So let's go to today's village idiot, a young boy that ran away from home, and once his grandmother was looking for him, he made a diss track about shooting her in the chest. Let's go to Oshay Duke Jackson for the video.
This young man ran away from home. His name is Tyron Giles. Give him a round of applause. He looks like an upstanding Christian young man. Right. He was missing in Columbus, Georgia. His beautiful grandmother was trying to find him because he didn't want to come back home. But somebody found him because he responded to the fact that he was missing. How did he respond to it? Through a diss track. I know you don't believe me. Here you go.
I just been chilling, living like happy. Or not missing, let you know. On God, did talking about that I'm missing. I ain't missing, I'm just standing on business. You talking about you gon' get me. Look, you just tripping. Don't forget on your grandson, don't make me come through with those on God. A lot to the whole net. Talking about I'm missing, I ain't missing. I'm just living my best. I don't wanna come back home to granny. She know what up next. She keep on talking. I said a check. And I'ma keep on this. And I'ma keep on this. Keep on this.
He's gonna be a risk. I was looking at some of the commentary. Shout out to North Carolina Beat, and somebody said that they're an actual relative of the guy, and that the grandmother has done all she could for this young man, and that, it's just up in God's hands for now.
First, let me just say, parents, we are failing our kids. Aunts, uncles, mentors, whoever you want to say, right? Even if you ain't got kids. We are leaving our kids to be raised by these devices and TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and the television and videos and music artists. We're leaving them to be raised by everyone except for us. And this is the result that we are getting: a weak, disrespectful, out of bounds generation of kids that have no regard for anything or anyone. The first thing we must do is put our families back together to fix this problem. Fathers, we are failing because we're not fighting enough to be in the family with our kids. Mothers, you're failing because you're fighting so heavily to be an independent woman. You've bought into this feminist crap that they've sold y'all, and you want to, I can have a baby all by myself. I can do bad all by myself. Meanwhile, you keep having babies, but pushing the father out of the crib. Fathers, why are you so keen on creating babies everywhere, Johnny Appleseed, and then running off into the sunset like you don't have to be there to raise them? We are creating all these babies while ignoring the statistics that say kids thrive and do best when there is a mother and a father present in the home. If not those two, then just the father. That's where kids thrive best. I know y'all don't want to hear that, ladies, but it is the truth. So it goes against nature for us to try to keep having babies out of the unity that God placed us to be. That's how he made it to be. But we keep trying to go against it. And what's raising our kids is a bunch of ignorant artists who have developed an affinity for saying the next best, like the worst thing on wax. Like, who can say the worst thing on wax? Who can say the next best worst thing? Who can top each other with the worst? You know what I'm saying? They have no regard for your children. They're here to make money. They're entertainers. But this is who we leave our kids in the hands of. This is why our kids are twerking all over the place. This is why our kids are shooting people in the face. This is why when this young man ran away from home and they looking for him, trying to take care of him, and right? This is why his first reaction was to make a diss track about shooting his grandma in the chest. Our kids come from it was a time where we had more respect and reverence for our elders than this, where this wouldn't have never even been a thought to do something like this. White folk do stuff like this, man. We hear the comedians talk about it all the time. Now, the difference between a white household and a black household, right? Even if you didn't have the respect and reverence that we naturally have as black folk, you was going to get it by way of house shoe, extension cord, belt, right? Whichever way you was going to get it, you was going to get some respect in this household. That's whether it was just your mama and father, whoever was there, right? But white folk do stuff like that. We remember Eminem with his lyrics talking about his mama and his baby mama, killing his baby mama and all types of crazy type of stuff. It has trickled down through the years. I'm sure this young man don't know nothing about no Eminem like that, but the way he's done it just trickled down through the years, and it's taught these younger artists who can say the next best worst thing to top the last one. And this is what our kids are being raised by, right? People say Eminem didn't have effect on the black community, but I don't remember us being pill heads before he started talking about purple pills and red pills. Black folk was smoking weed and drinking Hennessy back in the day for the most part. But this music has a way, if you put a nice beat to it, of sucking you into it. And, you know, when you talk about the sexy reds and everybody's saying the worst next thing, and it's who can top the best. Sexy Red and Sukihana saying the best, eating booty and all of this, and booty hole brown, and they twerking out in front of Popeye's chicken. Who can be the most ratchet? And it's ongoing. It'll never stop. It'll never top each other. And these are the people that we leaving our kids to when we need to be fixing the black family. And we can't fix it by letting them raise our kids, because this is going to be the result. We have to do our best to stop having kids out of the unity that God created us to be in, because it's creating a weak, disrespectful crop of children that we've never seen before. And we'll never be able to reverse this if we don't take responsibility as parents and mentors and aunts and uncles and be the village that our kids need so that they can thrive as they are supposed to. We need to be able to say something to these kids. What happened to the times when we could check other people's kids because they was wilding? This is the time that we need to get back to that. But everybody, don't say nothing to my kids. And this is the result you're getting. Let me know what you think about it. This is your boy P Cam. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.